Yo, what's going on, you guys? We back with another video, and today we watch Gachiakuta. And what can I say, man? This anime is something to behold, bro. Just in the first episode, we start off with my boy Rudo. You know, my guy. He's adopted, but he's living with my boy Regto. He's taking care of him and everything. And not gonna lie, just in a short amount of time, episode 1 caught our attention, and you're gonna learn about it right now in this video.
So the first minute of the episode, you notice that everyone is rocking the white and gold fits. The roads are white, buildings are white, everything is just mainly white. And I'm just sitting here thinking, what if they had a hooded villain calling himself the Grand Wizard? And he purifies the world by throwing burning crosses.
Okay, hold on. We get into some uncharted territory, my boy. And I don't like where this is going. I mean, why do you think of that in the first couple of seconds of the show?
You gotta look at it, man. They look like a cult. They all wearing white.
I mean, yeah, but like, yo, we had to dive that deep into the show already. But look, it's the first minute. We don't have to make our own hypothesis about the show already. Let's just sit back and watch, okay?
I'm just saying. But I mean, just imagine though, he's stepping out all dramatic, tossing burning crosses like the ninja stars.
Oh nah, man, you can't let you have your own show, because I don't know what you gonna make.
Hey, I think that'd be an interesting anime though.
Lord. Oh man, what can I say? Listen, when we get to this part, it's like early on in the show. All right, I was kind of confused on who this kid was, hooded, digging through the trash. I was, they had some guards go up in here. They was like, hey, that boy's up to he's up to no good again. And this is our first introduction to Rudo. And what I didn't understand was how it's like a little bit later in the show, Rudo's basically like a regular boy, right? But he's over here when we first see him dodging bullets, jumping off of walls, doing all type of acrobatic nonsense, and getting away from these policemen. I'm like, how? Like, we just gonna like forget about all his physical prowess and all that? Because like nothing happened after this. Like, he was just chilling. Like, yeah, just a regular boy. I dig through the trash and I fix him. That's it.
It's like a super crackhead, huh?
like his whole ninja skills just go out the window. We don't even talk about it no more. Like it's crazy.
Well, I think further in the episode, they probably just used to it, because it seems like he raised the trash often.
I mean, yeah, but like, what in your life prepare you to dodge bullets and all this? Like what happened the first time? He just got shot in his leg or something. You learned from him. He's like, oh, I'm about to dodge all the rest of the bullets that come my way. That don't make no sense.
I don't know, man. He just like that. No.
It's just crazy, bro. I'm like, I was so confused.
All right, so I was just laughing to myself because right after the MC, what's his name, Rudo, escapes from the, I think I'm basically just gonna call it the waste management facility, and you hear two women say, "I bet it's one of those people. It's why can't they stay on their side of the wall?" And I was thinking, I thought I was about to hear a racial slur in there somewhere.
All right, you see where this was going. As soon as you said that, you said, why can't they stay on their side of the wall? Oh my God.
What do you mean those people, nah?
What do you mean by that, lady? Being from this world, it don't look too all, the rainbows and sunshine. It's bad. But man, later on, when we see my boy Rudo again, and he gets back home, he got his trash. He found, he collected in the forbidden area, I'm gonna just call it. But my boy, he starts working on the street, like, he's chilling, fixing up garbage to sell so he can get some money, because my boy
Hustling.
Everybody in that area is struggling.
Apparently not this one dude, because this dude had the nerve to say, "Aren't you worried about catching the stank?" I was like, look at these fools. They just as dusty and funky. I mean, you see the sketch lines on their clothes? Like, they the same as Rudo's.
Like, my main thing about this whole part, I just didn't understand, because, like, they just clowning, bruh, for no reason, right? But I'm just like, if you just take a step back and look around, you in the same predicament as him. Y'all just judging him off of what his dad did, which they calling him a mass murderer and everything. And we don't hear too much about him later, during this episode. But yeah, they just clowning my boy Rudo because his dad was a mass murderer. I don't know what happened yet. We're gonna probably find out, hopefully. But I'm like, y'all all were raised from garbage. Y'all wouldn't be here. Y'all wouldn't be here if y'all ancestors wasn't doing some dirt. No pun intended.
I was like, you are the stank. Like,
your clothes is just as dirty. Man, it looked like you took that beanie off in like 3 months. You use the same one. Man, don't got no napkins and no paper towels in their house. They just wipe their mouth on their shirt.
He probably got some headlights under there. Shoot.
Man. Later on, they had a show what they was talking about when those guys was clowning my boy Rudo. They was talking about his dirty, nasty, stanky, skunk smelling, crusty, rusty, dusty.
Dang, I don't think they said all that.
No, they said it. They said it. Didn't trust. I was watching. The musty, dusty, crusty, rusty, smell like skunk booty gloves. It was like he always wear them filthy old things because he's hiding what's underneath him, which is these scars or burns that we see in this part of the episode, you guys. And when I first saw it, it was like an instant callback to me, bro. And I was like, what other main character's hands look like that? But what popped in my head? That boy Izuku Midoriya. Whenever he punched somebody with his glass cannon hands, bro, and he broke his arms, bro. It was just like that to me, bro. I was like, I hope this main character don't turn out to be no crybaby like Midoriya, bro.
Oh yeah, I hated that.
I can't sit through. I can't sit through that again, bro.
So you saying this is just the funky version?
Hey, it wasn't my words. They said it in the show, bro. I'm telling you. Like, I wouldn't have said that if they didn't say that. It was just verbatim. You know what I'm saying?
He's the albino version of Midoriya. No.
The albino. He just got white hair, bro. But yeah, now he is right about that. White hair, red eyes. Yeah, he is albino.
All right, so at one part of the episode, the Grand Wizard kills Rudo's foster parent and leaves him alive. Yeah, he got on the white hood. Got his face covered up too.
Okay, bro. Hey, whatever you say, you the Grand Wizard. Hey, all right, go ahead. What was you saying, my guy? Grand Wizard. Oh no.
So he kills Rudo's father. What was his name again? Recto. And
yeah, man.
Leaves him alive to take the fall. And then later on in the episode, this two-faced bitch didn't even give him a benefit of a doubt. I was thinking like they was growing up with each other and she knows his character. I was like, dang. Like, you didn't think it was suspicious that they was right there? Like, what was they even there for?
Yeah. That mess is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I was like, she ain't no ride or die. She two-faced.
Hey, you ain't lying, bro. Like, I'm backpedaling off of what you were saying, bro. I just couldn't understand how fast them cops showed up, though. Like, it was like the I guess you could say the what's the word I'm looking for? cliche. There you go. You know, it was anime cliche. You know, that masked villain could have killed Regto. I mean, not Regto, but Rudo right then and there. But he just punched him in his face a little bit, made bro fly back, and he got knocked out. But I didn't understand how did the police or the guards that bumped into Rudo earlier like just showed up like just automatically. They just knew something went down over there. Like it smelled kind of fishy, and I ain't talking about his clothes, bro. It's kind of weird. Like how did they just know what was going down and a murder took place?
Yeah.
Or they be there right at that exact moment.
They definitely set him up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
That girl probably was in on it. Probably just snitched on him. No.
She was a rat the whole time.
Yeah.
She was just taking his gifts or just being nice to him so she can get rid of him later. And she just wanted to see somebody fall into the pit again. And if y'all know what the pit is, that's where all the bad guys are, the ones that's from the dirt and the grimy area that did way too bad for anybody else. Like, that could, possibly live with. So they drop them into this thing called the pit where, everything disappears, man. And like he was saying, bro, you can't trust these waifus out here, bro. You can't trust these waifus. You thinking she's down, ride or die, from dirt to grime. I mean, he's born from the dirt, but you thought she was gonna be there for my boy Rudo, but that ain't the case, bro. Don't trust these waifus out here, man.
So, I really like how they did the point of view of Rudo when they dropped him off the cliff. Like, I like how they just captured his rage in that moment, and then the episode just ends with showing the large garbage monster. And I was like, what the heck is that? It kind of reminded me of those what they call them, hollows from Bleach. For some reason, yeah. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. They look just like him, low key. Or it's the little bone face.
Yeah. That's what it was.
It is, bro.